One of the best things about Star Citizen is the variety of ways to play, and that's something that the ground vehicles look to capitalise on. They offer something different, a distinct way to explore and interact with the world. But it's not all plain sailing, and there are a couple of notable drawbacks to these options, which we'll explore in further detail. I'm Forrester, and my YouTube channel has lots of Star Citizen videos, ranging from guides to reviews, so if this kind of video sounds useful, you might want to check out a few more, or even subscribe to be notified when new videos go live. It's probably important to qualify, I love that there are ground vehicles in Star Citizen, and find them extremely enjoyable to rove around in. Whether that's blasting away at stuff in the Nova tank, cracking some minerals open with the Grey Cat Rock, or even just driving around at high speeds in a cyclone. Invariably it feels like it's adding something to the experience of Star Citizen, immersing you further into the world and delivering fun and excitement along the way. But there are a couple of key challenges laid at the doorstep of these ground vehicles. The first is that, for the most part, you will need a ship capable of ferrying them around. That's not to say you can't operate them without a mothership, as in many cases you probably could, but you're forced to only stick to the immediate areas around the outposts that spawn them. Driving vehicles in and out of the garage of your spacecraft is of course very satisfying, but having a ship large enough to accommodate your rover can be an expensive business. Again, there are a couple of notable exceptions like the Avenger series paired with the Grey Cat PTV, or a Nomad space pickup with a rock hanging off the back. But generally, you'll need a mid to high-end ship to be capable of moving a ground vehicle from A to B. And that leads to the other big challenge with these ground vehicles, which is the very high out-of-game price. In-game, things aren't so bad, with even the most expensive ground vehicles costing just over $500,000 Alpha UEC. But the out-of-game pledge prices for these highly situational vehicles can get hugely expensive. For example, the Nova tank at over $100 or the Ballista at $120. That's more expensive than a Gladius fighter, a Hull A cargo hauler, or even a Cutlass Black, all of which can do much more, without being reliant on something else in order to make that happen. This has happened through creeping pricing over time. The very first ground vehicle, the little Grey Cat PTV, almost like a golf cart, was a little add-on for $15. But since then we've seen a whole host of other options appear, like the Dragonfly, Tumbril Cyclone, Nox and Ursa, all introduced and all encouraging that out-of-game price upwards. In my opinion, that's a bit too much as an add-on, as an extra, as an augmentation to your existing Star Citizen ship. So whilst I love the ground vehicle experience and what it does for the game, to anyone who is interested in picking one up, my suggestion would be to do that with Alpha UEC and not dollars. Unless you're somebody who is happy to do so for the pure satisfaction of supporting the game. But what do you think? Am I off the mark or on the money, so to speak? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you might press that like button to tell me to make more videos like this. But otherwise, and as ever, thank you for watching.